Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are looking at two bosses within AFK Arena that have never changed. That is right, guys. Still big shout out to Lilith and AFK Arena for never changing these bosses, which I think they should have probably a year or two ago at least updated the loot in here. But you do get diamonds, guys. That's one of the big reasons why I wanted to cover this. There are two primary team comps that you'll actually find within here. And I'm going to go through both of them, show you exactly the kind of logic and the reason or the layout for it. Number one hinges on Scarlet. Now, Scarlet is one of the most single target, the highest single target damage dealing heroes we have in AFK Arena. Problem with Scarlet is she has a big RNG factor. She actually has the ability to kill your own team, which kind of stinks because yes, you can kill your whole entire team with Scarlet's ult, depending again on the RNG, but also depending if you're early game, mid game, when you get to the point of fighting the guild boss, the chances are you have Scarlet murked or you have Scarlet out of the Solemn Vow. So you have probably a lot higher powered Scarlet than the rest of your team. But looking at slot 2, guys, it has always been Saurus. Saurus was our boss killer before Scarlet was in there. And then, of course, Awakened Belinda has kind of replaced Scarlet in this role. But you can also put some other heroes in here. Grez will work in here. Again, it's dependent on who you have built. Rosaline will work in here very, very well because she will actually follow Scarlet. In here, you can also do a hero like Solus. So you do have a couple variations, including Estrilda. Again, for the buffing aspect in here, there's a couple variations that you can run within here. Traditionally, I always ran right here. We ran Saurus. So this was the two. Now remember, guys, this is a boss where these make a difference. It really does make a difference when it comes to the artifact. But looking again at the next couple slots, Rosaline has always been the solid choice, guys, because this is going to amplify the ultimate ability that we find from Scarlet. Very, very strong. There's a lot of different heroes in here. Again, you can utilize a Palmer if you have him built. The twins in here are really one of the big key heroes. Now, this is a pretty solid setup when you look at this. A lot of players also do use Rain because Rain will actually give the energy regeneration to Scarlet. So again, depending on the lineup you're using, it can make a really big difference. So in here, a lot of times players will run Rain, and a lot of people overlook building Rain. She provides energy to the hero with the highest attack rating, which in this formation would be Scarlet. So it is a pretty good idea to build her up to actually get her to ult a little bit faster, not only providing the shielding aspect, the healing aspect, but she also does provide the energy aspect within here. And again, looking at a few different formations. Now, as far as pets, the Lizard Blade Ridge, the Dragon Blade Ridge is really the go-to because Blade Ridge offers single target damage. That is right, guys. So he is actually going to buff up Scarlet when he ults. You'll actually see him pop out, amplifying the damage that she does. Now, one thing to remember, guys, is the boss is level 1. That is really one of the big things. And then when you do get into battle, you can pause and reset this. It isn't like the Curse Realm or the Twister Realm where you're going to use your attempts. But there we go, guys. That is the RNG factor totally that I talked about. That kills all of your heroes. We are 15 seconds into this battle. Rain is already dead because, again, of Scarlet's RNG factor. Now, this combination also goes for Wrizz. It is kind of the same combination for both of the bosses at this point. And there we go, guys. So there was no RNG for Rain to die on that one. Really good RNG. You're going to kill this boss pretty fast, guys. It's kind of crazy, again, to see exactly how much damage you're putting out. And yes, you can kill the boss. But it almost kind of caps, guys. Right there, we're at 900. Getting higher than this, it's going to go up not as fast. It does kind of slow down based on levels. You can kind of hit almost a cap with this hero. But again, looking here, there goes Rain. Boom, we killed Wrizz. So it took us 43 seconds left on the clock there. But you can see right here, once you hit this billion mark, that the boss is dead. So essentially, we killed the boss right there. And our one, or hitting the trillion mark, I think it's a trillion mark, killing out the boss. Now, a lot of players will also, there's a way to cheese this as well, which is why I wanted to kind of go over this. So the cheese method in here, because even though we know we can kill the boss with this, the RNG works, is using the awakened version of Belinda. Again, if you borrow the awakened version of Belinda, if you can merc her, if it's Solemn Vow, however you can get a copy of this hero, guys, is really big. Combination with Palmer. Palmer is going to offer the crit and the crit damage amplification for the hero. Now in here, we are also going to run the twins. We're going to run Rain, and we're going to run Rosaline that we literally just seen. Now the big thing, of course, with this variation is Belinda will not kill her own teammates. So that's really the big thing in here. Now Blade Ridge does work well. A lot of players do run the Owl in here. That way we can get some more extra haste. So again, this all hinges on Belinda doing all of the damage in here. We have the damage amplification for Rain. We have the super cycle up here and the link back here with the twins. Then of course the ultimate abilities, guys. She is going to ult like absolute crazy. Again, this works for Wrizz. This works for Soren. It is kind of the same battle in here, but you'll see the damage that she puts. So we had 43 seconds left on the clock. This one, of course, Belinda, you'll see the ults start going off. And then, of course, the super cycle, guys. It's insane when you have a certain combination of heroes. Look how fast the twins are ulting. Look how fast Belinda is ulting. And look at the damage, guys. There we go. So 1 minute and 4 seconds left on that one. So again, just killing out the boss. Now, big thing here, of course, you want these guild coins, which of course are going to not only get you gear, but get you the tier stones and now get you time emblems. What we're really looking for are these, the treasure chests. And I wish at a point you could just recycle all this gear. I can't even tell you exactly how much gear we have within here, but I wish, again, that they would just recycle this gear into tokens, into whatever. That way we didn't have the gear. Once you get to a certain point, guys, you're not going to use any of this gear at all. The nice thing is, once you do get to the point of killing the boss, you can just quick battle, and you actually never have to do it again. You can actually do all 3 of these together. Quick battle right here, you can see that we did kill this boss out as well. So Soren, the exact same comp. I think this was still, we were running Saurus in here. You can also run Solus in here, as you see. There's a couple different variations, but as of now, guys, Palmer is really the big one to run. Then, of course, the energy regeneration that Rain provides, the shielding that she provides, works incredibly well with the Owl. Now, this one, again, has a little bit of an RNG factor because Soren will actually charm your heroes. And due to that, if you have your awakened version of Belinda get charmed, chances are she's going to kill your entire team, which, again, is kind of that RNG factor. But again, guys, merc a copy of Belinda, even at a lower level, even lower than where I do have her built out right now. There we go. We killed him again. Even at a lower level, you'll be able to kill this boss. And we've seen players, I mean, even low level players. I'm talking like, you know, I believe 400, the high 4s was the lowest level wise that we've seen. But again, the guild coin, we do pick up some chests. Looks like it's pretty unlucky with the chest. Then again, you get a bunch of gear that you're not going to utilize unless you're early. Quick battle, we can go ahead and do that. Boom, there we go. We get a couple more chests out of there, which ultimately, like I said, they do add up. When you look at the chests, both of these chests we got out of there, there's 300 diamonds, 90 diamonds, so 390 diamonds in total. But if you accumulate that over every single day, guys, the diamonds will add up. All right, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.